Hello everyone. In this lecture, we'll explore the difference and similarities between management and leadership. In this lecture, I will explore some of the most famous leaders and managers in the world, illustrating the distinct roles they play in their management and leadership roles. By examining fundamental elements such as scope, focus, and skill, I aim to clarify the difference between leadership and management. This discussion will gain a deeper understanding of how both leadership and management are essential for organizational success. Management is a critical discipline that covers various functions and aimed at achieving organizational goals. The complexity and importance of management can be highlighted through the definitions provided by well-known management authors such as Henry Fayol, Peter Drucker, and Kuntz, each of whom offers unique perspectives on the essence of management. First, Henry Fayol defined management as the process of planning, organizing, staffing, leading and controlling organizational resources such as people, finance, materials, and information to achieve specific organizational goals effectively and efficiently. This comprehensive definition of management covers or underscores several key aspects and functions of management. Second, Drucker described management as the art of getting things done through people. This definition highlights the interpersonal or human aspects of management. Third, Kuntz defined management as a process of designing and maintaining an environment in which individuals working together in groups and effectively achieving their common goals. Now let us see the definition of leadership. Leadership is a critical element in success of organizations, characterized by the ability to influence, inspire, and guide individuals or teams towards achieving common goals. The definitions provided by Drucker, Maxwell, and Bennis offer valuable insights into the essence and complex nature of leadership. First, Drucker defined leadership as the ability to influence, inspire, and guide individuals or teams towards achieving a common vision or goal. Second, Maxwell stated that a leader is the one who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. This definition highlights three critical components of effective leadership, namely knowledge, action, and guidance. Third, Warren Bennis defined leadership as the capacity to translate vision into reality. This brief definition summarizes several important aspects of leadership, such as vision, translation into reality, and execution. Now let us see some of well-known leaders in the world. First, Barack Obama, the 44th president in the United States history, the first African-American president to hold the office. Second, Gandhi, leading India to independence through non-violent civil disobedience. Third, Nelson Mandela, anti-apartheid revolutionary, South Africa's first black president, a symbol of global peace. Fourth, George Washington, leading the American Revolutionary War, the first president of United States. Fifth, Winston Churchill, leading the United Kingdom during the Second World War, resistance against Nazism. Sixth, Cleopatra Sabines, last active ruler of the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt, known for her political insight. Seventh, Alexander the Great, creating one of the largest empires of the ancient world in Greek. Eighth, Martin Luther King, leading the civil rights movement, fighting racial segregation and inequality. Ninth, Queen Elizabeth II, symbolizing stability and continuity in British history. 10th, Julius Caesar, critical in the rise of the Roman Empire. Now let us see some of the most known managers in the world. First, Satya Nadella, chairman and chief executive officer of Microsoft company. Second, Sundar Pichai, the top manager of Google, the Indian-American business executive. Third, Koji Sato, the president and chief executive officer of Toyota Motor Corporation. Fourth, Elon Musk, the chief executive officer and a key manager at Tesla. Now let us see the difference between management and leadership. The first significant difference between management and leadership lies in their scope. While both functions are vital for organizational success, they operate at different levels and focus on distinct elements within an organization. Management is primarily concerned with process, tasks, and organizational structure that ensure the smooth operation of the day-to-day activities, which means management typically has a narrower scope that is primarily concerned with the operational aspects of the organization. In contrast, leadership encompasses a broader scope that is more strategic and visionary. Leadership centers on vision, influence, and the ability to inspire others. The second difference between management and leadership is in terms of their roles. Management plays a critical role, ensuring that an organization operates smoothly and efficiently. Some of the key responsibilities and roles of managers are planning, organizing, staffing, leading or directing, and controlling. Leadership, on the other hand, is centered around guiding and influencing people towards the achievement of shared vision. Some of the key responsibilities and roles of leadership are setting vision and direction, motivating and inspiring others, fostering innovation, and building relationships. The third key difference between management and leadership lies in their styles. While both functions are essential for organizational success, they adopt different approaches and methods in their interactions and decision-making process. Management styles are often characterized by their structured and systematic approach. Some of the management styles are autocratic, democratic, laissez-faire, and transactional. Leadership, on the other hand, are more varied and often emphasize flexibility and emotional engagement. Some of the styles of leadership are transformational, servant, charismatic, and situational. The fourth basic difference between management and leadership is in terms of adaptability to change. Management seeks to maintain stability and control. Management implements processes and systems designed to minimize risk and ensure consistency in operations. Leadership embraces change and innovation. Leaders are often change agents who encourage adaptability and creative thinking among team members. The fifth significant difference between management and leadership lies in the skills required for each role. While there is some overlap, the specific skills that define effective managers and leaders are often differ greatly. Management skills are typically focused on operational effectiveness and efficiency. Some of the management skills are analytical skills, technical expertise skills, organizational skills, and decision-making skills. In contrast, leadership skills are centered around influencing and inspiring others. Some of the major skills of leadership are emotional intelligence skills, visionary thinking skills, communication skills, and adaptability skills. And the sixth major difference between leadership and management is in terms of the decision-making styles. Management often employs a more analytical and structured decision-making approach. Managers rely on data, established procedures, and risk assessment to make informed decisions. On the other hand, leadership tends to be more intuitive and people-oriented. Leaders consider the emotional and motivational aspects of decision-making. They often involving team members in their decision-making process to foster collaboration. The seventh basic difference between management and leadership is in terms of team building. Management typically maintains a formal relationship with team members, focusing on task completion and performance metrics. Managers supervise and coordinate the work of others. Leadership, on the other hand, fosters a more personal and inspirational relationship, which means leaders aim to build trust, encouraging open communication and collaboration. Now let us see the similarities between leadership and management. Despite differences, both management and leadership roles share common objectives and skills. Some of the common traits and functions of leadership and management are: both require effective communication, both aim to achieve organizational goals, both involve decision-making and problem-solving capability, both requires interaction with people, and both require a diverse set of skills. There are some of the major similarities between management and leadership. Generally, while management and leadership possess a distinct difference in focus, approach, skill, and relationship with teams, they also share similarities in the goal, orientation, and the need for effective people skills. Understanding these distinctions and commonalities is crucial for organizations that seek to develop both effective managers and inspire leaders. Recognizing the complementary nature of both roles can lead to a more balanced and successful organizational strategy. This is all about this lecture. Thank you for watching.